Hi, this is Harish here. Welcome to DB2 LUW Tips and Tricks video tutorial part 147. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about an issue. The issue is if you use select query with order by class, it consumes double the amount of sort memory as per the configuration parameter sort heap size. Like you can say like a select column name with order by column name. That's the query. The scripts that I'm using, the data files that I'm using are available for free download at db2luwacademy.blogspot.com. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/db2luwacademy. And this is the problem scenario. So the scenario is you have a select query, like you say select column from table, order by column name. So again, there are no indexes on the table. There is no parallelism enabled, and we can observe that the sort memory consumption is twice the sort heap configuration size, like the dbcfg parameter. And if you do create index on the same column, it takes exactly the same sort heap configuration size. Say for example, if you have 5000 as your sort heap size, the create index, which is creating the index on the same column, it takes only 5000 pages, right, as the configured. But if you run this select query with the same column name and the same column as the order by class, in which case it has to sort that particular table on that column, it is consuming twice the sort heap configuration size. So that is kind of like the scenario that I wanted to highlight. And the observation is it is applicable for both shared sort memory model and private sort memory models. And particularly interesting, why I am saying this as an issue or design, like why it creates that contention for me is in 9.7 the scenario is not observed. So if you configure sort heap CFG size as 5000, it will remain 5000 whether it is the executing the select query with the order by class or whether it is doing the create index. Whereas in 10.5 and 11.5 the scenario is observed, it consumes twice the sort heap size. So it could be like, a design versus issue, whether I don't know really whether it is a defect or whether it is a design thing. So if it is a if it is a design thing, it is like performance at the cost of memory. It is a very classical typical case of giving you performance at the cost of memory. But even then it doesn't make sense. Like for example, if it takes, like if I'm using a dual core laptop, right, that's why it takes twice the sort memory. If the argument is like that, then why it is not taking twice the amount of sort heap for the create index activity, so that the sort will be faster and the create index will be faster? It's not doing that. It's doing in one case and it is not doing in the other case. That is the issue. So consistency, again, this is that is why I'm not able to completely digest the fact that this is a design thing. That is where my contention lies. Because if you are giving me performance at the cost of memory, it should be applicable in both the cases. I need performance improvement in both the scenarios, not in just one scenario, right? Okay, so let's see a demo. So as usual, I always provide the demo. So db to start. So I have already started the instance. I have created the database CMSDB and I have updated the CMSDB with the shared parameter as 50,000, which means roughly 20 MB. Oh no, sorry, 200 MB. And sort heap is 5000, which means this is roughly 20 MB. And I have activated the DB CMSDB and I am connecting and I have created the table. So I have all done these steps and I am loading from the data. Like it is having about 1.8 GB of sample data in it. Like it's just a sample staff ID, name, some salary, some integer, blah 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 stuff. Okay, so let me show you the system. So here you can see db2 level. It's in 9.7 fixpack 11. Okay, and I have started the instance. I have activated the database. I have connected to the database and you can see this shared memory is 50,000. Okay, so 50,000 4K, which means 200,000, so which means 200 MB, and this will be 20 MB per 20 MB per sort activity, right? So that is this value. Okay, so now let's do this. alter the table not logged initially. So I don't want the index logging because obviously I'll be running out of transaction logs, so I'm just activating that. Okay, and I'll be creating the index. So before I create the index, so I want to show the monitor values, right? So update monitor switches on and get snapshot for the sort memory and reset monitor all. So let's just do that in another terminal. Let's go to the same machine. Okay, open tab. Okay, and paste those things. Okay, paste. Okay, so you can see that I have updated the monitor switches on and I have got the sort heap allocated, everything is 0. Okay, let's do that one more time. Okay, so shared sort heap high watermark, you can see it is 127. Okay, okay, now let's go and create the index. Okay, so this is the create index command. So this is create index on the table staff on a particular column staff ID. Okay, I'm going to do that, hit enter. So once you do that, you will see that, see, it takes exactly 5000. So the total shared sort heap allocated is 5000 and the shared sort heap high watermark is also 5000, exactly same. So I think it's going to take a while to create the index, so we'll just wait it out. And it's not a powerful laptop, so it's going to take a while. And the interesting thing is, okay, in the meantime I'll explain this. So this is the same table staff and the same column staff ID, and I'm selecting that particular column and order by that particular column. So it's fairly simple. So in both the cases I am expecting the same amount of sort heap allocated. So sort heap allocated, you can see it has maximum, it has stopped at 5000 because that is the configured value. Per sort it can take only 5000, right? That's the thing. Okay, and you can see the create index is still going on. So okay, and it is like really 1.8 GB, close to 2 GB of data. So it's going to be, yeah, so the create index got completed and you can see that, you can see 5000 is the, and the sort heap also became 0, but the high watermark, so it reached only 5000, correct? That's the maximum it reached, which means it has consumed only 20 MB per sort. So you can see the total sorts is also 1, right? So I'll reset the so okay, before reset I'll just delete the index, like, or drop the index, because I don't want the index now, right? Drop the index. Okay, and I'll reset the monitor command. Okay, and I'll get the snapshot. So you can see that everything became 0, total sorts is 0, and the shared sort heap high watermark is 5000. And now if I go and run the select query, right, copy that, okay, do that, enter. Now this will also perform the sort. You can see that it is also reaching the same 5000, total shared sort heap allocated 5000 on the dot, not a page above, not a page less. Whatever you configure, that is what I'm saying, right? Per sort I want to consume this much only, which is what I'm saying in the sort heap CFG parameter, and it obeys that. Obviously my expectation would be that. Okay, so it has sorted and it is giving the result. So I'm not going to run through this, like, I'm just going to stop that. Okay, so you can see that exactly 5000, right? It did not consume more than 5000, whether it is create index or whether it is the select with order by clause. Sort memory consumption is the configured sort heap size for the sort. Perfect, no issues, no problem. Okay, so let us exit from here. So this is how it is working in 9.7. okay, so I'm going to say connect reset, I'm going to say db2 stop, and I'm going to exit. Maybe I'll just power off the system. Okay, shut down the system, because this is like in a 9.7 environment. So I'm just shutting down for the memory. Okay, so that I can so this is another OS I have. Okay, let me maximize this. Okay, what happened? Okay, I think it's my system is a slow system, I told you. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. Okay, I'll restart. So this system is again another Ubuntu system. So this one is going to have 10.5 in it. So let us just wait for it to start. Okay. Okay, let's just see our consumption here. It's not that bad. Okay, I think it's going to come up. Yeah. So in this system I have 10.5 installed, and let's look at this. Okay, this is also again an Ubuntu based system. So these are all various Linux variations. I don't think so that should be a problem. Okay. So now what we'll do in this system, we will run the same test case. Okay, so let me just resize. Okay, here I have. Okay, again the same thing, db2 start. I am using a trial version of 10.5. so db2 level. So I have 10.5.8. okay. Okay, so obviously I want to show you. Okay, I'll activate the database. db2 get db cfg for cmsdb pipe grep-i sort. Okay, so the same values 50,000 and 5,000, very clear. Okay, and db2 connect to cmsdb. Okay, and the same table is there, so I have already created and loaded all that stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to do that again. So I'll create another monitor for the monitoring. Okay, I'll create another terminal. Okay, so update the monitor switches, done. And the next command would be to grep the sort values. Okay, so you can see again it is using sort heap. Okay, so nothing is allocated yet. Okay, I'm going to run the same command here, alter table not logged initially, and after that I'm going to create the index. Okay, so let me create the index. So once I run the create index, you'll see the create index takes 5,000 pages. 5,004 is okay. I don't want it to be like exact strict. I mean already there was some 4 pages of already there was a 4 pages I think. So like when the monitor started, yeah, see the 4 pages was already there, so there is no harm. So it took exactly 5,000 pages. The create index is still going on, and you can see that 5,004 pages. So this is the create index I'm telling you. So create index obeys, like there is no parallel index creation or something is happening. So it exactly consumes 5,000 pages. Okay, that's it. So you can see the sort heap allocated became 57, so which means the sort has completed, but the create index object is taking some time. So maybe, yeah. Okay, I think it's just finishing up the sort, because I can see that active sorts is still 1. Okay, so it should become 0. It has become 0. So active sorts, you can see it has 0, and 5,004 is the top memory consumption, right? So you can see that the command also got completed successfully, and I am going to drop that index. So let me just do that. Okay, so once I drop the index, let's see. Okay, it's still 5000. Okay, so I'm going to now reset monitor all. I'm going to issue reset monitor all. So I think the drop index got completed, so I'm going to reset monitor all. Okay, I don't get that. db2 reset monitor all. Okay, so now you can see all the sorts are 0. 5004 is the top pages. Now the thing is, it should not consume here. It is 4. It will go to 10,000. That, if I'm correct. Okay, I mean, I did the test case, so it should work. Okay, okay, so here, okay, this is where we'll go. There you go, 10,004. This is what I'm saying, why it is consuming 10,000 pages. It should have consumed only 5,000. I'm not talking about this, I'm talking about this. Total shared sort heap allocated itself is 10,000. So it is consuming 10,000 pages. It's not consuming 5,000 pages. You can see the high watermark when there is no necessity for the sort has completed and it is starting to give the result set. So you can see that now it becomes the sort heap, total sort heap became 23 pages. So it went to 10,000 pages. This is the question. So when you create the index, it is not consuming that much. When you use the same select query with order by class, it is consuming double the sort memory. This is the problem. And I have like checked this thing in terms of db2 mtrack also. db2 mtrack hyphen d hyphen d. Yeah. So as of now, the sort heap is 4.2 memory. Okay, allocated, but you can see that, you know, it will go to 40 MB because it is like 10,000 pages means 40 MB. It will shoot up to 40 MB, whereas it should not. It should only take up 20 MB because 5,000 means 20 MB, right? So that was the thing. Okay, and even if you do this like with deactivation and activation, also it behaves the same way. So I have tried that way also with fresh activation and deactivation. Also I have tried it. It works pretty much the same way. That's it in this video tutorial. Hope this information was useful to you, and please do let me know in comments or try to reach me, let me know why such a thing is happening. This doesn't make sense in terms of memory consumption, because then create index should also take 10,000, because if you do that, I'm getting good performance, right? But whereas for select query you are giving me the performance, for create index you are not giving me the same performance. I don't understand that point. So if you are consuming more memory, at least give me performance in both the cases. But if you don't give that, then don't give in both the cases, right? So that the consistency is what I'm not able to understand. Okay, so hope this information was useful to you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next video tutorial. Until then, bye bye.